Hey guys, welcome back for another video. So we're back at the farm again, working on the flip project. And the last video, I just got done installing all the trim in the house. All the windows, window casing, door casing, base, everything's in. So now it's basically time to prep for paint. And it's the monotonous, never-ending process of filling all the nail holes and then caulking all the, well, this window's already caulked up here, there, but I need to caulk still from the jam to the actual casing. So I've got to go around and do that everywhere. So I've been working away. I've got a lot of it done upstairs already. I'm just using, to fill all the nail holes, I'm just using a shrink-free spackling, and pretty simple process. Just get a little bit on my knife and go to town. Pretty monotonous, but I actually don't mind doing this because it's, I don't know, it's easy, and it's, I can listen to tunes while I do it, and I know that it's getting me close to getting everything painted. So I'm gonna finish up with getting these holes filled, and then I'm gonna go around and I've got all the windows and doors pretty well caulked, but I have to caulk all the base yet. So that'll take a little bit of time. It'll be hard on my knees, but I want to get that all knocked out today. And I've got to get doors set up. I've got to get windows taped off. And there's a bunch of prep work that I have to do before I'm going to be ready to paint. But my goal is to, in the next few days, I guess, I'm going to be spraying all the trim. So let me show you what I've got to work with here for a linen closet in this bathroom. So this is going to have a door coming across it here. I haven't installed this door yet because I want to wait until I get my, I don't know. I'll probably actually do it after I get this linen closet resolved. But anyway, so there's a door that goes across here flush with this wall. And this is what the previous owner had built in here. You know, they had a start, and as you can see, it's just sort of, you know, they put some drywall on the front. They've got a rough frame, and they just took some 1/2-inch OSB and sort of cut some shells into there. So that's, you know, clearly not any kind of a finished product. So rather than trying to reuse this, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to strip out all these shelves, take out the 2x that are kind of supporting this, and I'm just going to create a big open hole here. And then what I'm going to do is I picked up a sheet of birch plywood, which in these days is like gold. It's ridiculous. But anyway, got a piece of birch, 3/4 birch, and I'm just going to rip this down and build a quick box that can be used as a linen closet. So I'll show you how I'll do that. All right, so I've got this thing gutted. I went ahead and pulled off this piece of drywall off the side there too, because this doesn't need to be there for right now. So this is the hole that I've got to work with. And the inside dimension, I've got about 12, just under 12.5 at the narrowest area. So I think I'm going to build this cabinet 12 inches wide. And then I've got, I'll probably make it 18 inches deep. And then height, I need to measure that. But so I'm going to build about a 12 by 18 box. I just need to decide where I'm going to do shelves on it. And then I'm going to bring it out flush. I went ahead and left this little strip of drywall on there because that matches up obviously with the other side, and that's what the door will go flush up against. So this will be the face that the cabinet will come out to. So let's get some measurements and cut some wood. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and throw some primer on here before I get it assembled. I have to build a few shelves yet, but just so I can kind of get this going and let it dry, I'll do these pieces and then I'll prime the shelves before I install those too. So you can see when I was cutting that, I like to use that long straight edge when I'm cutting sheets of plywood. If you've got a really nice table saw setup with a big outfeed table, it works well to cut plywood, but otherwise cutting a full sheet of plywood on a small table saw doesn't work very well. So that straight edge does the trick and works really well. All right, I'll let those dry a little bit, then I think I'll go ahead and assemble the case. All right, it's a tight fit. That's a good thing. So there you go. So now basically, I just need to build a face frame. I'll get some 1x and I'll build a face frame that will come out. I wanted to install it first because it's real close to the wall over on this side, obviously. And I wanted to figure out what my dimensions are gonna be, but there you go, make a nice little linen closet. All right, so I want to give you an update on what I've got set up so far. So I've been working away. I've got all the windows taped up, and I've got, as you can see, all the extra trim that I've got left over. So this is all the case and the base that's going to end up going downstairs. And again, I haven't installed that because it's going to be a hard surface floor down here, and I like to put everything down after the flooring is down. It just makes it a little bit easier. So but I want it painted, so I've got it set up on sawhorses, and I've got just barely enough room in here to get everything set up. I've got doors set up, propped here. I'll show you upstairs. Kind of hard to see up here because everything's dark with the windows papered off, but everything's taped. All the doors are set up. I use these little brackets here, and you stick those in the corner of the doors, and that way you can prop them up, and that way when I come around, I can spray both sides, and I don't have to lean them up against a wall and touch them and handle them and put fingerprints on them and stuff. So the doors for each bedroom are set up in each bedroom. Now I just need to, actually I was getting ready to paint, but I realized that the filter for my spray gun, I need one. When I painted last time, it got completely clogged, and I threw it away, and I forgot to buy one before today. So, I'm gonna have to run to town, pick that up. My kitchen cabinets are in too, actually. So, what I may do is actually go get a couple of supplies, and I might bring a trailer and pick up my kitchen cabinets, and maybe I'll come back tomorrow and get all this sprayed tomorrow morning. So just want to kind of give you guys an update. It's a lot of work to get to this point, but it's really provides the nicest product when it's done. And it's by far the easiest way to paint all the trim. that is so satisfying. Peeling that off, nice freshly painted trim and jams. Ooh, they turned out nice. I am happy. That's kind of a major milestone to get across, and I'm glad to be at this point. So I'm going to go around and peel all the tape and masking off these windows. I'm going to, I think for now, I'm probably going to take all my extra trim, and I think I'm going to haul it out and put it in the garage because I'm not going to need it for a little while, and I need the space. So that's it for now. If you guys are interested in following along, so next stage is I'm actually going to start getting ready to put a kitchen in this house. If you can see outside, I don't know if you can see very well in my trailer, there's 2 pallets out there with kitchen cabinets on it, and I actually opted to go with the ready-to-assemble kitchen cabinets rather than just buying the full boxes. And I'll kind of get into the details of why I decided to do that and the process of putting those together in the next video. So if you're interested in seeing that, make sure you stay tuned. Watch that next video coming out. I appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you next time.